My dear citizens, says Chairman Accardi, there is a lot of things to think over after that war that we so miserably failed in. We need our friends to stay closer to us. We need our enemies to be put into the box they belong, like the Chichitic Chain Empire, the Custodian Matrix. We need to stand together with the solidarity of Peringo, because, truth be spoken, there's no one else who will. Onyx Noir and their synergetics are too far away to get into a federation with them. And so Rocky Accardi has done something. With his 80 years old, akin to a Bernie Sanders, the champion of the people, the fertility preacher, the developer of industries, has thought a lot about equality, about mega corporations, and about also probably sacrificing a bit. Because as you see, the area that we have is quite a big one, and we want to expand it at the cost of these treacherous and dangerous empires. We want to help the solidarity of Peringo to succeed, and we also want to follow our passion for technology. Which means we're gonna do the following. We will improve relations with our friends, the solidarity of Peringo. And, I mean, I know, there's the Democratic Swiven Cooperative. We'll come to that later. This will open up forming a federation, theoretically, but not, because our war philosophy at the moment forbids wars of aggression. This was done because of the Orlossi vestige. But they are no longer really relevant. So we will change that back to unrestricted wars. Better fitting the solidarity of Peringo's ethics. And now we can form a federation with them. And the federation is threefold. We can go for the Trade League. We can go for the Galactic Union. Or we can go for a Research Cooperative. Now the Galactic Union is a mix of just about everything. We have diverse ethics, but not so diverse that this is a big problem. So we're going to go for the Research Cooperative. And we will name it the Federation for the Future. And here we go. Now let's give us a tick.
Through this federation, collaborative commerce will be assured.
A new federation. Let history record that on this day, the governments of the New Eden Corporation and the Solidarity of Peringo signed a treaty of federation. As founding members of the Federation for the Future, they will now face the future as firm allies. This research cooperative will provide the scientists of all its member states with new opportunities to pool their knowledge. A new era of technological advancement has begun, and we have met through this the coronavirus swarm. Rocky Accardi speaks on behalf of the New Eden people. The coronavirus swarm is a very powerful ravenous hive here in that edge of the galaxy. They are hungry, they want to eat, and they have apparently closed their borders to us too. Now, there is more. Let's have a look. We can form a commercial pact with the Democratic Swiven Cooperative, and we will do so. Because it will give us some nice economy. We will need some economy for the next step that we're gonna go, because You see that Solidarity of Paringo are democratic crusaders, and they have had the brunt of the battle shouldered. They have been the war target, and all the people, I mean Rocky Accardi is the champions of the people, have done so much to support us that we will change our government, and the New Eden Corporation will be a thing of the past. For now. The chairman, Immanuel has stepped down quite a while ago, and now Rocky Accardi is doing what he can as a champion of the people to reform the New Eden Corporation into something different. So see, we still have something like the ruthless competition and the brand loyalty here, which is a meritocracy, and the beacon of liberty, a shining beacon of light in a sea of darkness. Liberty and individual freedoms will be held in the highest regard here, because we will need them. And for what we will need them? For technology. We will be, in the future, a technocracy. A democratic technocracy. Reform our government into this. And the New Eden Corporation will become the New Eden Republic. Or, as everyone calls it, the Republic. With this newfound unity, we will also assign... that's the president. That's us. That's Rocky Accardi. I'm not sure about that. Is that one of the Solidarity of Paringo? Let's assign an envoy there too. Thierry de Montagnac. Let's accept that. To support our cohesion and the XP we get. We will, as you can see here, be able to get academic contacts, increasing our federal research agreement speed, if we want that, or real-time peer review. Member modifier research speed plus 5%, which is probably even preferable, and research alternatives not so much. At a certain point, you just know what you want to take, and you will take that sooner or later. So that's what we're going to look forward to. The New Eden Republic is now the more powerful member of this, due to our founding of this. You can see here we can go for a different succession term. For the moment we will start with 20 years. These laws determine when a member is chosen for president, and apparently after 20 years the parrots will lead us. And that's fine, that's okay. And there is a chance, although a meager chance, that these guys, the Democratic Swiven Cooperative, will at some point join the Federation. If we have an envoy there. At the moment they will be at -5 or 10 or something like that. So, there's that. We're bleeding experience points for our Federation right now, but that will soon be offset by the invoice we have there. What we will now do, and what Rocky Accardi has sworn, is to reform our society and go into the direction of military. We will make ourselves a great fleet. And that fleet shall be able to repel at least one of the custodian matrix of the Titanic Chain Empire. While we are making, we are looking to be the backbone of research to the Solidarity of Paringo's bruntness. And so, this is our future. Welcome to the future of the New Eden Corporation. We have given up a lot of branch offices, but it will all be for the better in the future. You will see that. Rocky Accardi has had that vision, and that vision is a great one, to unite all the people. And to bring about all that we will need for a great and powerful future, my friends. Let's see and let's go. There's other things we want to have here though, and that is definitely the city district on Fijon Prime. Another one once we have the minerals for it. Can's Hope, factory station, and all the other things are definitely also there. We still have a good energy credits reserve, and we'll see if we can get something over to the Wonders of Life here Prime sector, like the lightweight mountains and maybe Fijon. So, yeah. Let's have a look at our sector, right? The Wonders of Life here Prime. So let's have the sector settings. We don't want auto builds there. Please not. Please not. We don't want a shared stockpile too. Let's see if we can somehow manage this. Could delete the sector. Now the problem is we don't really have something on there. So we have to go for a new sector on Fijon. And that's not bad at all, as it gives us the opportunity to basically train another governor. So here we go. Wait. Yeah. Go and recruit someone new. We have a couple of people here. Look at that. Tilusten. He can become 155 years old. Then we have Neraj Putapa. Not that long living. And Datnak, who is pretty fleeting. I think we'll go for... Yeah, why not integrate another one of the Onyx Noir into that? That seems to be great. So, here we go. I mean, he rocks. There's something to be said about this. Tilusten will manage this, and he'll be there for us for a very, very, very long time. And now, let's see what we can do there in the future. Maybe we want some growth here, right? Now that we have done such a decision that will fuel our growth in the future. We are at a pretty big empire sprawl at the time, but that will change once the month is over. So, there's that. Currently constructing the Obshola starbase. And we are, yeah, look at that. So, there's a lot. We have the Commercial Pact invitation has been accepted. And we are part of our great federation now. The Federation for the Future. We have one envoy to bring this up to speed so we can unlock something. And hopefully this will be done very soon. Here we go. Let's make this a little faster now that we're a federation. As you can see, there's a lot has been changed. The Empire Sprawl is pretty terrible, and I wonder why this is the case, because we shouldn't have this problem. If bureaucrats here. If bureaucrats here. And we have... We could I mean, we could build some bureaucratic offices here. Don't get me wrong. A food processing facility is coming on here. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it has fixed itself a bit. And we'll work on that in the future. I promise. So there's other things we can go for now. Like research. Look, the research has really exploded now. And what we're going to do is also expand our fleet. As soon as we can. You can see here, we're pretty much very much supported through this. We will unite the fleet and go for a really big and nice fleet. We have the fact going on here, and let's see what we can do here. We'll just fly over. Hopefully we'll get some droids in soon, and the droids will help us do a lot of other things
complete.
as well. Oh, sure. Indeed. Let's build some mining stations. And we might need some consumer goods. Let's see, we want to send someone to Obshola. Can we do that? Yeah, we can send another one of the Onyx Noir there. And my goodness, if we have to do this, we will do it. It's one of the reasons we have gone for this gameplay-wise, that we will expand on this whole thing here and have a lot of other planets, and that will add a lot to the Empire sprawl. That would hurt a mega corporation very much. The military-industrial complex has... has open borders to us again. Very nice. See about the Swiven Cooperative. We could, if we reach excellent relations, then we could have them join the Federation. Unfortunately, they are associated with another Federation. Look at that. They're already
Upscaling complete.
Mining stations there. And let's see. Yeah, we're still in for the base resources a bit, so this is... It's about the same. But this has a better world on it, so we'll hurry there. Consumer goods, it will all be done well in time. And you can rely on a very thorough response to all problems that may arise for us. Let's see now, let's check. We have available jobs here, it's all fine. We have no available jobs here. That's not so fine, but in one pop we will reach something, and so we'll build another habitation district here. And then we have worker unemployment here on this refinery world. And I think we should build another city district for now, as we don't need any of these resources at the moment. Oh! The Titanic Chain Empire versus the Silicon Construction Matrix. They declared war. They're a little bit suspicious, they're overwhelming, and they are at war with the Titanic. Whew! Well, that's probably good for us. Then we have the Wonders of Life here Prime. We should start something there again. And that could be either food or another city district. We'll see about that in the future. That's a bureaucratic center now. We'll have bureaucrats sprawled over everywhere a little bit. For now, we're supporting our friends. The Mammoth Tree entity broke off their research agreement with the Onyx Noir. Oh. We are the Mammoth Tree entity. Choose your words wisely. Okay. They don't like us anymore for some reason. I mean, it's good for us that other peoples are getting rid of their research agreements. So there's that. Station.
Research actualized.
Getting the colonization thing done. Doctrine space combat. Gradual adaptation to the realities of deep space combat allows us to effectively coordinate larger maneuvers. It's just what we want. We want to become better at military. That's the big goal, and so this is good. Not entirely needed because we won't be able to afford 40 ships if we don't have the naval capacity. So we have to go a little bit for something like cutting corners. The living state would be something nice. Terrestrial sculpting. The fleet command limit. Planetary resurfacing. That might be the way to go. On the other hand, we won't need it, and we will need that sooner or later. So let's go for the doctrine reactive formations. Let's stay true to our words and become more militaristic. Look, actually our friends of the Peringo have also started to get some envoys going here. So there's that. Mandate unfulfilled. Oh, the election campaign promises are unfulfilled. And Rocky Accardi has died at the age of 81. That is terrible, terrifying. But his great work that he has lived for, the democratization of our society, the reform that was necessary after the great spreading of the empire of the Republic. His great dream has been fulfilled, and now we will have a new speaker coming. Let's see. Who could be it? Immanuel Khan II, resilient fertility preacher and orbital researcher. Could be someone who could be chosen. Or maybe Sergio Martinez, the fortifier. The dark savant, an industrialist and champion of the people as well. Or Nathan Rigdon, the charismatic, resilient leader. Immanuel Khan II is at the moment in the lead. And we'll see who will become the new chairman. The New Eden Republic. And they're still called chairmans, just out of the tradition we have. There's just that. Just that. Now, we'll see what we can do here, right? Ah, there's this governing ethics shift and the Meldaria more xenophilic. That's good for, in general, the galaxy. Now let's see. Wonders of Life here Prime. We probably want some more agriculture. We could upgrade that building to the planetary administration. Let's see, we have 2 jobs here. That will become 1, 2, 3 jobs here. From 2 colonist jobs to 3 jobs here, actually.
More declared.
Situation log revised.
Wait. New ruler mandate. Sergio Martinez, actually, is the first speaker of the New Eden Corporation. And we have to decide this. Reassembled ship shelter into a planetary administration. It will probably be the best decision to make. Alibi Jackson has leveled up. And we have Sergio Martinez, who is a fortifier. And a resilient one to boot. Previously governor on Comadion Prime. And now, I think we have Rocky Accardi back No, we don't have Accardi back because he died. Oh my god, what am I speaking about? We need another governor. And who could that be? We have this strange man of the Ruval, a retired fleet officer. Then another human, who is adaptable, and Datnak, who is righteous and good against crime. It's hard to tell what is good, but a retired fleet officer could be very useful in the future, right? So we'll take this one. And I actually put him here. I mean, there's an ocean world, right? So he must feel at home there. And there's that station. And now we can also upgrade to starholds. And we will do that here. And not only here in Ridgewater. I think it's also necessary to do this at the Sun Station. Here we go. The militarization of the society is improving. Let's merge here. Carolis is leading the fleet. And we might just... well, we might upgrade the fleet. That's the best thing we can do. But when will we upgrade the fleet? When we have the plasma throwers. So, there's that. We also need better consumer goods output. Let's see how we can reach something like that. We want to build maybe something like an embassy complex here. But really we need to upgrade the robots to droids so they can be in more jobs. And that's one of the main things we need to look out for. So we won't build anything there for now. We'll do something later.
War declared.
Another war. The Arboreal versus the Filigar. Arboreal Monastery. Wow, look at that. They are extremely powerful.
Research actualized.
So we have completed the research of plasma throwers. Weapons that eject destructive balls of high energy plasma at targets. These plasma projectiles are extremely effective at eating through ship armor. Yeah. I see you. Now the next thing to go for. There's a lot to choose from. The research station output is probably the highest in our agenda. The energy nexus is not bad too. Energy credits from technicians definitely welcome too. Like there's all, but this is maybe the one. Yeah, there we have research in. There we have a bonus from the Federation. Here we have a small bonus from the Suivan. Here we have no bonus. FTL inhibitors. Well, they won't help us. That's the thing. They really won't help us at all. So it's either the multi-dimensional analysis or the energy credits from the Suivan that will help us in the future. They're definitely not a bad choice, I think. We are, though, focused on research. That's our strength, and that we should promote. And what now? Secure shipping, base trade protection for trade routes increased, market fee reduced for insider trading, or the Federation naval capacity counts for twice as much. That goes along with the militarization of our society that we have sworn to our brethren the Perota. But the base trade protection for trade routes goes along the same way. So anti-piracy measures are typically handled by the fleet, but the creation of a dedicated Star Patrol agency that will continuously police our trade routes should severely curtail pirate activity. Such a wide-span empire, this will ensure that we have our fleets always ready at the right point, so they don't have to patrol around like madmen all the time. Now, what we really want to have is more consumer goods, so we're going to look into that in just a moment. And there is, though, something else we need to do. And that is probably the disruptors. The disruptors are one of our best things that we can go for. So it's hard to tell what else should be done here. Should we keep the small disruptors or should we mix? And I think at the moment we should probably mix something. We will delete a lot of these. We will keep the disruptor one, but we will need to edit something. And we have the plasma thrower. It's good against armor and hull. We've got the coil gun that is good against shields. We've got the disruptors, which is good against everything. Minus 75% shield damage is just a big problem. Like 17 damage, and this gives us 18 damage, but how long until you have that thing down, right? You have a 40 range here, a 50 range here, and a 40 range here. Pretty much the swarm tactics are usually the best. We want an upgrade to the disruptors, I'm not gonna lie, and so we will probably, for now, rely on disruptor technology. So we'll upgrade all the ships to disruptors. And also we need, we need Carolis in charge of this. Here we go. That's something we want to do. All the alloys are going into that direction. And then we will look into getting more consumer goods. And some volatile modes. My goodness, we need volatile modes all the way around. Lightweight mountains. Yeah, we could go for these, right? We could instantly go for these. It's a toss-up. Gene clinics would be very helpful as well in the lightweight mountains, just to give us more people to work with. Civilian industries at the moment would open up even more opportunities though, and I think that's what counts at the moment. So that, or on the other hand, I mean, there's 4 people here on the power of the stars. Administrative offices. They already have administrative offices, so I mean, it could become an administrative planet, don't get me wrong, so let's give them some administrative offices. That's probably the first we should go for. Here we go.
Foreign market leaders request contact.
Oh, there's something has spawned here. The Teutonic Chain Empire, the Sidron Continuum. A fallen empire. Ancient caretakers. Information bulletin. Delta Refuge was designed with survivability in mind. It features a reinforced... What? The Sidron, a founder species. Double jointed with emotion emulators. Whew. They're absolutely overwhelming and they are enigmatic. We don't know what that means. Let's have them keep out of our affairs for the moment. This give us this ship. Yeah, there's something going on here, right? And that is... Let's send this ship over here. Like this ship over here. What we need is minerals. So let's start with a mineral construction here. Well, the sun station upgrades all the fleets we have.
Ships upscaled.
Nice. So at least we have good ships right now. We can upgrade again? I don't know. This is too much for me. The Sidron Continuum is opening borders to us. Interestingly. Strike Force has been fully upgraded. And let's have a look at the Fleet Manager. Yeah, just about that.
Research actualized.
We have completed the research of droids and droid workers. They are capable of most pop jobs, but are unable to perform ruler jobs and more complex specialist jobs such as research. Upgraded robotic workers. These units have an expanded movement range equal to that of most organics. Their neural processors have also been greatly improved. So that's pretty great to go for. We have ion thrusters. We could have exotic gas refineries. We don't need them yet. Plus teal armor is probably one of the best things we can go for. But let's see. This is all good for the militarization that we have talked about. Exotic gas refineries seem to be all in the mood. And the ion thrusters seem to be pretty great too. So let's go for the ion thrusters. We have a lot of support for that. And it will help our ships in the future by a lot. So let's go. And oh yeah, we have the Eden Ptah. It can build another mining station. Here we go. Base resources, here we come. There's something going for it, right? New administrative offices. And something we need to do. The droids. Where can these droids work? I mean, we have robots at the moment. And we will now have to determine if the droids can work in some much more advanced jobs. And we will do that very soon. Have a great time until next time and happy gaming. This is Immanuel signing out, and then we'll look into the species of the robots and see what we can do with them, right? We can create a template of a droid then, and we'll see what the droid can do. See you soon and happy gaming. This is Immanuel signing out. Have a great time until next time and happy gaming.